It's your boy Online Davo, and we back with another video. All right, look, we got a video by O'Shea to Duke Jackson. Stefan Diggs cheek clapper situation is insane AF. And you know, and man, let's jump right into it, bro, because Cardi B, all these niggas have been into some shit lately.
Ever since Cardi B has announced her pregnancy, there's been a lot of criticism against her,
Right.
especially from people trying to hold her accountable because technically she's a married lady. But of course, Cardi B has a huge fan base, and they not finna sit around and let somebody talk about their queen like that.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Ain't gonna lie, being pregnant while being pregnant with another nigga kid while married to someone else, but technically broken up maybe, it's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Even if they're broken up, that's a little, you know what I'm saying?
While we are all discussing Cardi's coochie and we're discussing her baby and her moving on from her shitty marriage to a cheater, liar, and manipulator, I just want to ask, does anybody have any negative comments to say about Offset? Because we're all fixing...
Why would we? You know Offset ain't shit. We already know that. See, it's the thing, right? We already know Offset ain't shit. So... But a lot of people, they didn't know that Cardi B wasn't shit either. I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of people just, you know what I'm saying? We all know. We all know how it is. Niggas ain't shit. Women could do whatever, they good. But now people are starting to see that Cardi B ain't, and they're like, everybody's like, see? But her fan base so big, it was just like, motherfuckers treated her like with kid gloves, acting like she didn't know what was going on, but she knew what that nigga was up to. She knew what the nigga was up to. She chose to take him back. The nigga cheating already. She keep taking the cheating nigga back. Why are we feeling sorry for someone who keep on taking a cheating ass nigga back? It is what it is. But now people like, oh, she got a new man. This her time to get with someone that's gonna treat her right. But then she get with another ain't shit nigga. So then you're like, damn. Okay, so you are the problem. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's why niggas ain't talking about Offset, bro. Because we focusing on Cardi B right now and the choices she making.
On the woman who was done wrong in her marriage.
Now, as you can see, the emphasis is being put on Offset. Like, y'all coming at Cardi B, but Cardi B is not the one at fault. Offset was cheating. Offset ruined the relationship. If he was doing what he should have been doing, they would still be together. She had 3 kids for him, but hey, Offset decided to do something different. So
Yeah, don't try to blame. Nah, I don't like that. Don't try to, if you were still dating, and me and you were still dating, I wouldn't have gotten her pregnant. Okay, but you still got pregnant by the nigga though. So it's like, what's the, you know what I'm saying? It's like, the fuck? You should, just cause something happened in life, don't mean you gotta use that, you know what I'm saying, as a crutch for a reason behind everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, no one forced you to go fuck that nigga and get pregnant by that nigga. Come on now.
Problem is really with him, because had he been a man like he should have been, things would be okay. Right? She is right. Offset even admitted to this on recent podcasts. He believes that, hey, he deserves what has happened. He was not faithful. He mistreated his wife. And so a part of this is like the chicken's coming home to roost. Then Cardi B.
Okay, so he holding himself accountable. Look, I did what I did, and this will come with it, bro. This will come with it. I do what I did. Don't be like me. And whatever happens after this is meant to happen. Okay.
Started the Twitter space and actually started to address the criticisms herself.
You know what I got to say about me and my personal life and whatever? I understand why people will feel a certain type of way about what I got going on in my life and everything, because I just feel like so many people like expected certain things from me. Like, I think people like wanted me to leave my old relationship and then like be single for like 2 years and then come back out and rich white billionaire and move to Dubai and shit like that, whatever.
Hey, so far she not lying. they are projecting. Some people are projecting how they will live their life if they was in Cardi B's shoes. So they get mad when she does something that they wouldn't do themselves, and that's like that parasocial relationship. You know what I'm saying? I could give a flying fuck what any of these niggas do. I don't care what none of you niggas do if it don't pertain to me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Do what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna affect me. But some people really be hot, like really be mad that these people be getting in and out of these relationships. I be like, nah, there's no way. That shit crazy.
But that's not me. That's not what's going on in my life right now.
Stop the cap.
Nah, boo, you wasn't about to go with no Dubai millionaire because don't nobody want you like that got money. Woo! Now, what she's saying here is, listen, people want to know about my personal life and what I'm doing, and a lot of people have some high expectations for me, basically after being done wrong by Offset.
Right.
People thought that she would level up, but that's not really what happened.
Offset was her level. Offset was her top level. You know what I'm saying? Very rarely do you get above the nigga that you like, you know what I'm saying, that you kind of had a kid with, to be honest. It's very rare. I mean, it's like, cause it's kind of like, how I feel like, me personally, I feel like having a kid is very important. It's like you're bonded to this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the person that you are, you know what I mean, procreating with. So it's like, if you having a kid just by any and everybody, it's like, shit, do you. I say do what you want to do with your body. But it's like, damn. Sometimes you got to choose wisely. Choose wisely on who you want to have your kid with. Because you're going to be tied to that person forever. Whether physically or when people even think about you. Oh, what's the name? What's the name, baby daddy? What's the name, baby mama? Yeah.
However, right now in my life, I'm very happy. I'm very excited. I'm very happy. I'm very excited. And I did, and
Hey, as long as you happy. On some real, hey, as long as you happy, none of this shit I say even matter, bro. You know what I'm saying? As long as you happy, fuck it. But I'm gonna still say I'm gonna say. But as long as you happy, I feel better saying what I could say.
I have my choices. I do choices. Whatever is my choices is my destiny. You know what I'm saying? One day I might be happy. The next year I might not. But you know what? I make that choice, and I'm a grown woman, and I do and it is what it is.
Okay.
But one thing about my choices in life, one thing I don't ever regret is my kids. So I really don't get. To me, my kids is always gonna be a blessing.
So already we're starting
She taking accountability. That's what it sounds like to me.
to hear a little bit of red flags. She's saying, listen, I'm a grown woman. Right now I'm feeling my decision, but next year I might not. But the one thing that I will never regret is my kids. What? So hold on, let's go back there. Now, Cardi B technically is
Unless she's saying like, I mean, is that a contradiction though? It's like in the next year you may not be feeling your decision of being pregnant. Cause in a sense, I mean, you would be like you low key regretting your decision. If in like the next year, when a kid come out, you like, fuck, I shouldn't have had a kid by this nigga. So it's like, I mean, is that a contradiction?
is married right now, and she's not divorced, but she already sees danger ahead. And this is not uncommon in the black community. A lot of women can get pregnant by a man in which they feel like it's not going to work out. But he's attractive. They feel like their kids will be good looking. They'll have good genetics. And so at the very least, if all goes bad, I mean, hey, listen, I don't have to have him, but I will always have my kids. And that same reasoning permeates up.
Yeah, I can see that. I could definitely see that. Yeah. I think there definitely are some people out there that really be thinking like that. Like, I don't think that's the majority of people, but yeah, some people definitely be thinking like this. That shit is so crazy to me. I'm like, damn, like, now you know what a kid does to a body, right? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, all right.
Black communities, and I guess some parts of Latino or Afro-Latino communities. Long as I have my kid, I'm not really caring. And this is also what she doubles down on.
You might think I'm not the best dressed. You might not think I'm the best rapper. You might not think I'm the best at something. But one thing nobody could with me or tell me is about my motherhood. Like, that title
I wonder if she's like a helicopter parent. But it'd be kind of hard to be a helicopter parent if you like in her type of career though. Like you rapper and she traveling, it's kind of be hard to be like a helicopter parent. But she say she. I mean, shit. If you proud of being a mom, be proud of being a mom. Fuck it. We need more people like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'll beat for that title because one thing I know I am is I'm a great mother. And I take a lot of pride for that.
She says, if push comes to shove, I know you guys may not think I'm the best dressed or the best rapper, but for me, I know that I'm the best mother. Again,
I mean, yeah, I guess she's the best. Maybe she's saying like she's the best mother she could be for herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we all like shit. Like, you also like a mom, and you like, damn, you having a kid, cause you know you having a kid affects the other kids. So you having a kid by this dude that's also, yeah, all three of them kids that know that their dad is Offset. You having a kid with someone else. Kids take note of that. Kids don't just be like, whoop. Like, come on, bro. Kids know that. So they definitely gonna have a reaction to it. So it's like, did you take your other kids into account when you decide to be pregnant with by another nigga? Hey, it's your body at the end of the day. But still, you say you're a great mother, but it's like, you know, on whose front. You know what I'm saying? You could be a great mother from yourself, but to your kids, they may be like, I ain't feeling that, mom. So no.
this is something that she believes if it doesn't work out with Stefan Diggs, and most likely it won't. I mean, she's already alluded to the fact that, hey, he has other kids on the way. She's okay with it.
Yeah,
but the reason why she's okay with it, it could be because Cardi B is desensitized to relationships with professional athletes. She was already married to Offset. So this whole idea of somebody being faithful, she being the only lady, she most likely accepts that, hey, it's not going to happen. And she does have 3 kids, and maybe she doesn't want something serious anyway, but she does call him her boyfriend. So listen, at the very least,
that is kind of crazy. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll have my kids, and I know that I'm a great mom. But what's interesting is she's already given the defense for Stefan Diggs to continue doing what he's doing, which is actually the same thing that Offset was doing. And right now, he's been getting exposed by an OnlyFans model. Stop the show.
Oh.
And I've seen her around for a long time. Her name is Brittany Jones.
Wait.
Now, Brittany Jones is...
What you mean by that? The fuck you been seeing her at, O'Shea? I never seen her for a day in my life.
been in the game for a long time. I've been seeing her on for years. But basically, she's exposing some text messages and photos of her, okay, and Stefan Diggs. So let's read the text messages. So she says, "Shot, you just made my you know what jump." He goes, "That you know what is so good. You massage them NUTZs in cheeks."
What?
What 11 sounds? Okay, she goes,
Wait,
"Baby,
what?
I can't right now." All right. Then basically she goes on to expose every time I smash a guy, I find out he got a baby on the way. So basically this is Apple Pay number. She's getting $1,500 here.
Damn. And you see, hey, the Vikings, them niggas knew, bro. The Vikings knew, bro. Everybody in that locker room said, you don't want that nigga dating your sister. And now we know why, bro. This nigga's a super freak. You know what I'm saying? He freaked out, bro. No discipline.
And then he's saying, "Can I help you? No love, but it's sweet of you to ask. You're the first person I confessed this to. Didn't even know I had so much to get off my plate." He says, "Hit me," and basically gives, his number. That's Diggs. Then basically, this is NFL Bay. He sent $1,500.
NFL
Book
Bay
it
is
whenever
crazy.
you're ready. Send $500 so I can get a dog sitter and a babysitter. Cash App. No, just Apple Pay again. He sends $500, so this is $2,000.
$2,000 to that nigga is like $20. Ain't gonna lie, bro. That ain't shit to that nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's I'm like, damn. if you want to keep on living this type of life, you just flying bitches out. It'll probably be worthwhile for you not to have kids, nigga, to be getting bitches pregnant. You could just fly them out for $2,000 every week. You know what I'm saying? That ain't shit to you. That's like shit to me. That's like $100. Nah, wait no, wait, that's something wrong.
He allegedly sent, and then basically, Brittany Jones goes on to Twitter and she writes this: "I ain't even mad at whoever else, right? Congrats to them. That boy got some good AD. So I understand her trapping him. Y'all know I can take, but that little boy had me tapping."
Oh, nah, she freaked out. Oh, OG freaked out. Nah, this is crazy. Professional art. Why do we know this? This is crazy, bruh. People really be out here like typing this on the internet, saying this shit. Damn.
So now this is basically Stefan Diggs. Again, other women are coming out and saying this. Now remember, he had 2 kids on the way. Cardi B has at least admitted as much.
Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. Yeah, busy. Yeah.
What's she making?
Yeah, that's your baby daddy. Baby dad too, girl.
Oh.
Well, what now? We'll figure it out.
And so
yeah, Cardi B just bored, bruh. You know what I'm saying? She just bored. She wanted to add something, some spice to her life, and she chose to have a baby. Damn.
you still have this whole situation where, I mean, you get like so many ladies saying that Offset is jealous, Offset, he's upset about this.
I would be jealous.
But the reality is this.
Nothing
I
about.
would be so detached from her at that point. I wouldn't even whatever you do, that's your life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, anyway, oh yeah, that's some other kid, throw you up to your kids. I'm like, I don't know, bro. Yeah, at a certain point, you gotta be able to detach from that person. But some people don't operate that way, and that's cool. But at that point, I'd be like, yeah. Because you're not the person I know. So you're someone totally different. You're not the same person I know. Because the person I know wouldn't be doing that shit. So I don't know you.
That is a win. Nothing about that is like a dig to Offset the way you think it is. It is, but it ain't. Like, could he be somewhere in his feelings? Possibly. But at the end of the day, she has not upgraded. Because Stefan Diggs, as far as his character goes, is not a better man. He's equal to what Offset is when it comes to the type of man that he is.
Right.
So there's no upgrade in character. And that's truly what matters. If you didn't want to be with Offset because of a character flaw, and you go and deal with somebody whose character is just as flawed, that's not an upgrade. You do realize in order to upgrade, the thing that was wrong has to be better in the next situation.
Yep.
The reality is what the lady said. Cardi B has not upgraded. She has the same kind of man, if not worse. And the reason why she hasn't upgraded is because
she falls for the same trap as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? They go out there, get out of a relationship. They go out there trying to have fun, do what they do. They feel these strong feelings, and then they just like, you know what? They like, fuck it, let's start a family. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, damn. But also, maybe she's just dumb. Shit. Thought about that?
She would need to upgrade herself. And when you don't upgrade yourself, you get bad situations. Now, is Offset wrong for cheating on his wife? Absolutely.
Yeah,
is
we know that.
Offset wrong for mistreating Cardi B? Absolutely. But the issue is that Cardi B is at a broken level as a lady in a relationship that she can't really attract anybody but someone like that.
Yeah.
This is the God's honest truth, all right? And we can basically talk about it from whatever
It's just
angle.
like, you gotta change. If you want different results in life, you gotta change yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, right? People always expect something different without trying to put that work in their day-to-day to be that person they want to be. How you gonna say you want to be a certain type of person and you're not even practicing? You know what I mean? You say you want to be a millionaire. You say you want to be a CEO. You want to be all this, but you got to start acting like that though. Yeah, at least implement those habits. So when that time comes, you already been there before. You already know how to operate. And that's the thing, right? Cardi B, bro, I feel like maybe she just gave up. Like, I feel like she just gave up. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe Cardi B know this the top nigga she gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Cardi B know, but her fans don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because her fans don't understand. Or maybe they do, but they don't understand, you know what I'm saying, why she's capping herself at this level of character of a dude. Because Cardi B knows that the lifestyle she live, ain't no nigga that has higher character than Stefan Diggs and Offset is gonna deal with Cardi B. I'm gonna keep it real. That'd be crazy.
That we want, and we can make excuses for it. But the reality is this: if you're not a lady worth being with, and if you're not, respectable, if you're not trying to add value to a man's life, and if you're Cardi B or Nicki Minaj, I mean, you're gonna get those low quality guys, and even when those guys leave.
Okay, you got a fat ass, whoop-de-doo. Okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got money. Okay, I got money too. So, I mean, it's like shit. So, it's like, okay, what else? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what else? So, now it becomes if I could get, you know what I'm saying? Now it becomes, what's your character like? And then once you fail the character test, you're put in a certain level, in a certain box. You know what I'm saying? Of, we're nothing more than this. We're nothing more than this. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro.
Then guess what? You don't have anybody to blame anymore. It'd be different if she got rid of Offset, and then she's getting a great guy who is the complete opposite of Offset. Then we could say, oh, okay, well, it's obvious Offset's the problem. But no, we can't say that, because that's not what happened. You got rid of Offset, he's no longer there, and then you're still dealing with the same kind of problems that you dealt with Offset, and it has everything to do with the fact that Cardi B doesn't have range. What is range? I would say range in dating.
Okay. I'm like, in music? Like, what he talking about? He talking dating.
Is a person that can get a variety of different sorts of mates or attract, across the board. Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, those ladies attract basically pookies.
Right.
Now, them pookies can be in the NFL, they can have money, they can have rappers, but the kind of men that want to be in their lives are men that are not necessarily serious. And of course, women that come from, the kind of environments that Cardi B comes from, hey, this is what they know. So even though you're married before, you go back out there and then you're getting back into a situationship, and you're already making excuses in case things go bad, talking about, at the very least, I know I'm a great mother. At the very least.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's that. You know what I'm saying? That's that crazy talk, bro. Cause you gotta, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You already talking about something. If it ever goes bad, I'll be a great mother. I mean, it's like, so, like, okay, like, but it's like you still bringing in a kid. You know what I'm saying? And maybe like shit. Maybe motherhood is her crutch. You know what I'm saying? Motherhood is like, that's her thing that she could lay her cap on at the end of the day. But then it's like, damn, just because you're a great mother, I mean, like, you don't having kids, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Right? When the reality is that you could have stayed for Offset for all this. You're giving another man more for less. Like, Stefan had to marry you. Stefan still clapping other ladies' cheeks. You're completely backwards. Okay with it.
She damn near moving backwards. She not even at the same level no more. She damn near fucking up the whole process. She had the process down, get married, boop, boop, boop. Now she's gonna do the same shit, but she gonna do it less. Like, you supposed to take it up a notch for the next nigga. You know what I'm saying?
The problem with Offset doing it, and it just goes to show you that she's broken. It doesn't mean she's a bad person. Doesn't mean that she's terrible. It just means that she's broken. Her self-esteem is so low. It don't really matter what she says. Oh, I'm that chick. I'm Cardi B. I'm this and that. No, if you're dealing in bad situations like you're dealing with right now, only a person with low self-esteem would encounter something like that. And actually, it's sad. It's not funny to make fun of her. But yeah, I actually do kind of feel sorry for Cardi B.
There's so many people, you know what I'm saying, that's like, that's in Cardi B's situation. Not situation as like situation as in like the shit that she did of getting out of marriage and having a kid by a nigga. Like, there's people out there that's doing that. But, she's in the spotlight. So it puts a light on, her actions. But it also starts a discussion of like, damn, like, what would drive someone to do this? What would drive someone to make these sort of actions, and then it shines a light on everyone else of like, why am I acting the way I'm acting in this relationship or my next relationship? Or why am I still at the same level? Why am I still getting the same results? And then you gotta look inward, you feel me? And then that's a whole nother discussion. But I just remember what I gotta say, Cardi B, you know what I'm saying? I would say I feel sorry for you, but it's all self-inflicted. You know what I'm saying? I can't feel sorry for nigga that did all this self-inflicted shit. But it is what it is though. As long as you love your choice, who am I? Fuck it. I'm gone.